Hey, good morning guys on this very foggy day. Today we're doing more videos on lawn care. The lawn care business is picking back up. We had a deep freeze and it kind of caused a lot of it to die off, but it's coming back now. Today we're doing a couple of just regular yard jobs and mulching. So that's what I'm here to do, is pick up some mulch. Got to load up 15 bags into the trailer and I'll hit you guys back. The trailer is loaded up and we're ready to go to our first site for today. I'm gonna do this one first just so I can knock out all of this mulch and I can put trash or whatever I need to into the trailer for the rest of the day. Let's get it. All right, so we're here at the first house of the day and let's take a look at it. So here we are doing just a regular lawn service and we're also cleaning out the flower beds and doing new mulch. So we'll be cleaning out all the leaves out of that. Cleaning the leaves out of all this, the flower beds. And we'll be putting mulch in all of the little rose bushes that are around here and that tree that's back there. We did the edging already on here. As you can see, there's a lot that came off from that, and that's just the first pass. So I'm going to blow all this back into the yard and do another pass with the bag and make sure that we get as much of the leaves as we can. It wasn't requested by the customer, but I like to pick them up anyways. It just looks a lot cleaner. It's a lot better. And here it is after the second pass. So much better. Next is removing all of the weeds from the flower beds front and back, and then we can start the mulch. So that was the first yard of the day. On to the next few. So this is a new client. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave cards on the neighbors' houses that are around and see if I can drum up some more business that way. So we're at the next one. This one is just the front, and obviously it's overgrown, so I'm gonna have to go over it twice probably. And I'm also doing the neighbor front and rear. Here's how it looks after the edging trimming is done. I'm going to blow all the stuff into the yard and then we're going to do the mowing next. Well guys, I was able to do the 2 yards, but I came at a cost. My machine messed up. The band that controls the self-propel function snapped, and it's not doing the self-propel, and that machine weighs like 150 pounds. So it's definitely not going to be able to do what I need to do for the rest of the day. So the next job, I don't have to cut a yard, but I do have to remove some shrubs and stuff. So I'm going to head to the lawn equipment store before they close, get the bands that I need so I can fix it later today. After that, I'll head to the other site where I got to remove those the bushes, and we'll try to finish that today. I did have 2 more that I needed to cut today, but I already let them know that I won't be able to make it, and I just moved them to tomorrow and they're okay with it. So that's where we're at right now. Well guys, I got the mower fixed. It was the traction cable. I swapped it out and I just checked everything and everything looks good. So a-okay. So I'm going to the next house that has the shrubs to be taken out, and we're gonna put new ones in. So we'll see how much time that takes. If that's all I can do today, then so be it. I already told my other clients that I can go back tomorrow and they're okay with that. So no rush. You know, it happens sometimes. You just got to be positive, and really you got to be handy. You know, I didn't know anything about fixing small engines, and just over the last few years, you know, one thing breaks, you know how to get to it. Sometimes you got to take half the mower apart just to get to it. Luckily this wasn't one of those things. I was able to figure out where the issue was, and I just kept tugging away at troubleshooting basically on the problem, and I finally ended up at the cable, and I was able to actually pull the whole cable out, and then I saw the piece where it ripped basically. So that sucked, but $18 part, not really a big dent, you know. It's better than having to buy a new mower, or you know, the whole motor just blowing up or something. So pretty grateful. It was only $18. I was able to fix it myself, and it's already done. Got the mower back there with me in case I can get to the other yards today. Like I said, if not, we'll do them the next day. Alright, so here are the bushes that we're going to take out on all of the front. Basically, they're dead and they're not going to come back, and we're going to replace them with some plants. Alright, and all we were able to do today is get all of the bushes pulled up, flattened out the bed, and got everything cleaned up, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. So the reason I couldn't finish is because it started raining. Today's has been one of those days, you know, things are gonna happen. They can't always be fine and dandy all the time, so you know, you just gotta adapt, and you gotta just roll with the punches and go with it. I enjoyed the break in the weather because it was starting to get a little warm, and I forgot my hat today, so the cloud provided some nice shade for the most part, but getting those bushes removed were so hard. They were small bushes, but they were very well rooted, so it was really hard for me to pull them up. But anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for now, and I'm actually gonna roll this over until tomorrow, and we'll do 2 days into one video just so you guys can see how we roll around here. Good morning guys, we are at the first house for today, continuation from yesterday. Here's the first one for today. Front yard is not that bad. You'll see how bad the backyard is. Here's the backyard. It's freaking ginormous. Finished it in 15 minutes. This machine's a freaking beast when it works. Alright, and we're done. Finished this whole house in less than an hour. So now I'm going back to one of the houses that I wasn't able to finish yesterday. It's the backyard. The backyard was pretty bad. That's why I didn't finish. As you guys know, my traction cable snapped, and I am not gonna push a 150-pound mower through grass that's like this tall. Ain't gonna happen. But we got it all fixed up, and we'll get it taken care of today. I just finished with the other house. We're at the next house now. I didn't get any footage of the last one. It's really not that interesting there. It was just kind of weeds all over the place more than anything. And I did all the trimming, the weed eating yesterday. I just need to go through with the machine. Now let's get this house done. Okay, so we're at the next house. Let's take a look. I've already done the edging, and I blew all the leaves into the yard. We're gonna pick that up. Backyard doesn't need it, so I'm gonna start with that first and then come up to the front. Here's the after. Starting to warm up a little bit. On to the next one. Next one is pretty easy. I do hers bi-weekly. Right now, most of it has just been leaf cleanup and very light grass cutting. Alright, and we're back at the house that I couldn't finish yesterday because of the rain. All the bushes have been removed as of yesterday. Today we're going to be putting the soil, mulch, and some new plants in. And here's the process so far. We have all of these in. And all of these as well. Now to start mixing the soil and then mulch. Alright guys, and here's a tip. This is why you don't let customers say how much they think they need. you need to measure it and make sure that you have the right amount. See, here we are short, so I can't finish anymore on that side. Here I had to go really light just to get a little bit of coverage. Well, at least we got this side done. Looking good. Okay guys, and we are now done with this. These two right here, she's actually going to put into pots, so we're going to wait on those. But here is the front. Looks way different, doesn't it? I like the look of it. Well guys, it's been a long 2 days. I hope you enjoyed this video and follow me along as I do my job. Right now it's easy work, it's hard work. I don't know how to explain it. It's not really that hard, it's just a lot to do, if you know what I mean. Like I said, right now with that Arctic freeze that came by, it just killed off everything. So every single tree has been dropping every leaf, and I can't stand leaves. In the fall, I'll really try to do anything else but leaf pickup, just because it's just people don't want to pay for you to do it, you know. It's very time consuming, and then what you can't pick up with the machine, you have to pick up by hand, and nobody wants to pay a manual labor rate, because I charge minimum $35 an hour if I'm going to be doing leaves, and nobody wants to pay that. They're like, why should I pay $35 an hour to pick up leaves? So I'm like, okay, well, I guess you don't want your leaves picked up and you can do it yourself, right? But anyways, that's just a little venting. I can't complain right now because it's not really that hot, although I'm sweaty and hot and stuff, but it could be way worse. It could be the middle of summer and having to do all this. Usually right now in the spring, it's kind of cleanups. So whatever overgrew in the winter that they didn't call me for, doing mulching, some light landscaping. I'm getting deeper into the landscaping now that I know how to price myself better. I was definitely underpricing myself in the past, but you know, that's how you learn as a small business. And you know, you're gonna take some hits, but you know what, sometimes you have to take a loss or break even so that you can put your work out there and people can see how good of a job you can actually do. So yeah guys, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and I'll be putting more videos out for the lawn stuff as we get busier with this season. So thanks for watching guys, we'll see you on the next one.